Hello. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Hope you are enjoying Ignite and Orlando so far. My name is Heike Ritter. I'm super proud and nervous to present another overview of Microsoft Defender ATP. It will be a little bit different than usual. I have two questions before we start. Who is using today Microsoft Defender ATP in their organization? Woohoo! Love it. Thanks. And then who was just attending Rob Lefferts' session and Steve Dispenza's session? Okay, so you got a couple of news. I hope I will share some more with you throughout the session. So they presented about security across your entire organization. My session will focus on endpoints with Microsoft Defender ATP, and it will be a little bit different, and I really, really hope that you enjoy my presentation as much as I enjoyed it creating it for you and presenting it. So who likes cars, fast cars? Okay, you should like it, that's good. So let's go. When we talk about what it means for you to protect endpoints, I think you have probably a similar picture in your head. You have a lot of endpoints, and you not only have Microsoft endpoints. So Rob Lefferts already announced that we have Microsoft Defender ATP for Mac. He, I think, didn't mention that we just also will have this week a public preview our endpoint detection and response capabilities for Microsoft Defender ATP. So everyone who was already trying out our AV protection with Microsoft Defender ATP for Mac, please wait until a couple of days and then you can test out detection and response, which means all the alerts are being surfaced in your console, so you still continue to have a single pane of glass for everything. And then he also announced and showed actually a sneak preview of our Microsoft Defender ATP for Linux servers, which is something that we are going to probably release next year. But stay tuned and watch our blogs and all of this. So we are not only security for Microsoft. Microsoft is security, with security for all your clients and your applications and users and so on. So, when you look at security, there's usually multiple people involved in your organization to protect your network. It's a very simplified version here. I know there's like many other management layers and stuff missing. I just try to keep it simple. We have usually IT admins, we have security admins, we have SecOps, and we have other people higher up that are responsible for the vision and the strategy. So often it is that these people have to work together, but maybe the processes are broken, the tools don't give them the opportunity to work hand in hand, and then things are being slowed down or not done at all. So keep this in mind. So when we actually work on our product, Microsoft Defender ATP, we work directly with customers, with many of you, with special design partners that help us to build the product that you need. We're not just building something and hope you like it. We really work with customers directly to get the feedback and build it in a way that it helps to do the technology, of course, that it needs to be done and doing, but also to give you the tools, the insights, and everything that you need. And we will not stop in being creative and enhancing and innovative. And this has also been recognized by the industry. So I'm very proud, and you probably heard it already today if you attended Rob Lefferts' session, but still, it's a lot of work for us to get where we are and to stay where we are. So we were just named as a leader in the Magic Quadrant, August 2019. We also got named as a leader in the Forrester Security Wave. And then there is like constant ongoing industry tests that we are participating with, which is AVT, AVC, but also MITRE, which is a new test for detecting or like showing if a product is capable to detect things when all the protection has been turned off. And we show in all those tests really, really great high scores and results. If you want to learn more about it, we write blogs about it. We show you the results. We're not hiding anything. So Microsoft Defender ATP, we actually categorize this in those pillars. We have threat and vulnerability management, attack surface reduction, next-gen protection, endpoint detection and response, automatic investigation and remediation, and Microsoft Threat Experts, and all of this can be centrally managed, plus you have access to APIs that you can connect your existing security solution, create your workflows or whatever. So instead of doing a full overview, which isn't possible because I have 45 minutes, and Microsoft Defender ATP is a big beast of a product, and it usually takes me already 1 hour to just talk about one pillar. So I picked kind of my favorites, and hope that you don't know all of them yet, or it's still a nice presentation. So this is our presentation today. It's not just one slide after the other, so I am going to play a game with you. Or like we are going to play a game together, let's call it this way. So the game works like this. We have a car, our Microsoft Defender ATP Cruiser. We have our people that we learned are responsible for all the security things. And we are going on a drive. So we have here our board game, and on the way, whilst we go on the board game, we will hit some challenges that our team has to solve with Microsoft Defender ATP, and once the challenge has been solved, we will get a sticker to power up. Our progress bar will progress further, and then in the end, hopefully, we managed all the challenges, got all the stickers, and did win the game. So let's send our car on the way. So the first challenge that we hit is a challenge where there are multiple teams, and they have to deal with threat and vulnerability management, and there is a person that discovers the threat, and then there's another, the vulnerability, and then there's the IT ops that has to implement the patch. So, and they don't have the right tools today to actually work together. They send emails, please fix, please patch, then there's another email, which one is more important. So we introduced Microsoft Defender ATP Threat and Vulnerability Management this year, half year ago. And it provides you, first of all, a continuous real-time discovery. So as soon as you install an application, you will see the application showing up in your inventory. And if the application has a vulnerability, you will see these missing insights as well. If your application, your line of business application, is loading a vulnerable DLL, we know this as well. We have all the sensor on the endpoint to let you know real time. So this is a very big differentiator for us. So we also give you context-aware prioritization, which means you get a lot of CVEs that you need to fix, but which one is the most important one? Not the one with the highest number. It's probably the one where, oh yeah, there's a lot of people executing this application. There is a device that has sensitive data on it, and so on. So there's more than just a number of how high a CVE is. And then we build an end-to-end workflow for you to integrate with Microsoft Intune or ServiceNow and other ticketing system to immediately remediate or like to automatically remediate the threat. And we are going to look at this right now. So this is the wrong one. It's a good start. So this is the dashboard for threat and vulnerability management. We give you an exposure score. We give you a configuration score for all the individual security configurations recommendations. And to help you get your exposure score further down, we give you these security recommendations with, which are prioritized in the list. So in my case, I want to update the VLC media player. I click on it. And I can then immediately start the remediation option. How can I actually, oops. Hang on. So, let's see. I can choose what is my device management tool that I have. In my case, I connect it to Microsoft Intune, and I want my IT admin that is responsible for Intune to fix this or to update. I can set a due date. Let's say this is on Wednesday, and say, please update to the latest VLC media player. And then I submit the ticket. So what happens now is it will create a security task in Microsoft Intune. It will also create an entry in my remediation list, what you can hopefully see in a moment here. where I can track the progress. So usually there was like this email to the IT guys, like, please fix. Did you ever hear back anything? Maybe yes, some are nice and some are less nice. But usually maybe you found out that it has been updated after you did another scan or something. So in our case, we go to the Intune portal, and we should see if my demo gods are with me, that there was a security task created, update to the latest VLC media player. I guess that's mine, 325. So it was created. And the good thing is, with all the context, so we tell what are the impacted devices, where is the software that the person needs to download, and the only thing that they need to do is download the package, create the policy, and push it out. And then on the other end, I will actually follow and see, that's why it wasn't here. In my remediation list, I will see all the remediation tasks that I requested, and I can see a progress bar. If it's Windows 10 update, for instance, Patch Tuesday, you will see in seconds or minutes how the progress goes further and further, and you will always be up to date. Good. So I think we've fixed our first, or we learned our first 5. We solved our first challenge. Let's go back. With threat and vulnerability management, and our cruiser can go on his way to hit the next challenge. We got our badge. We have a little progress, and the next challenge that we hit is actually attack surface reduction. It's one of my favorite examples. Everybody uses it, like macros. We tried at Microsoft to turn off the macros. Like, macros are bad, we don't allow macros. Guess what happened? No. A couple seconds later, the finance department called that we broke their business and they can't work anymore, and that's not good, so we have to turn them on again. So before we introduced attack surface reduction controls, there was only group policies, allow or not allow. So with attack surface reduction, we give you granular control over what you want to allow macros to do and what not. But attack surface reduction comes with a little bit more. So first of all, we help you to harden your system but not impact the user productivity, as like here macros are off and then they can't work anymore. We give you tools that show you what is the impact if you would turn on these kind of controls to see if it makes sense or if you would break the business. And then you can customize it in the way it fits your organization. So let's have a look at what the team can do here. So we have this Word document. I'm opening it up, and it should throw me a Microsoft Defender warning. You can see it in the tile. It's also customized. So I don't know if you've seen that you can change the message to fit your organization and not a random AV message. And then it got blocked. So in our case, we set the ASR policy not to audit mode, but immediately to block mode. So maybe this is a legit document, so your user already gets a little bit annoyed that all the time he tries to work, he can't do it. So what we give you here is we give you attack surface reduction rule a configurator. We have these two documents, or these, files right now. And this is the finance Word document that I just tried to open, and you can see how many users or how many devices are impacted. You can click on this file further to learn a little bit more about what has been blocked. Should we show you the last time it was blocked? You can filter and say what are the specific users that have been impacted. and you can also filter and say, I want to only show all the blocks from files that have tried to create child processes, for instance. So let's pick this one, and then our one file will be remain. And then we can work on, oh, there's a new user that was like not there yesterday. It's nice when demo tenants are shared with other people. So yeah, you can easily now say, okay, these are the users, or this is the document that I would like to exclude. You click on get the exclusion pass, and then you exclude this specific file from being blocked. And I really recommend at least to set most of the policies in audit mode so that you can see what's happening on your network and not be surprised in the end that, yeah, there's many weird things that you never heard of before. So that was easy. Yeah, good. Good, so we got a new badge. Let's go to the next challenge. The next challenge is that attacks are getting more and more sophisticated, and the attackers are getting creative. They're trying to bypass traditional protection. So you need a solution that is actually capable to look and analyze behaviors and block those malicious activities right away. So attacks, they live off the land. And with Microsoft Defender ATP Next Gen Protection, we give you a tool that looks at behavioral-based activities in real time. It will block fileless, but also file-based attacks as any like traditional, plus the next-gen fileless. And then it will also give you opportunities to configure when to block activities from trusted or untrusted applications. What do you want to say here? Oh, yeah. So before I go into the demo, it's a video because it's very difficult to play this as a live attack. It's an attack that happened last year in July. It was called Astaroth. And it tried to get into the user init to then capture passwords and keystrokes and all of this, to steal credentials and do all of these things. And it kind of almost lived off the land, as you will see soon. But even if something lives on the land and doesn't touch the disk, it doesn't mean it's invisible. There are still things that you can see if you look at behaviors. Usually it runs in memory. Usually it uses legit system tools, command lines, or WMI, or regedit, or something like this. So detecting it because it's doing weird things with these products is what a next-gen solution should really do. So if we look at this, you can see that we turned off, and that's nothing that you can do, but we turned off our AV and only in audit mode. Otherwise, it would have blocked this thing constantly, and I couldn't show more. So there's a user who got lured into a spear phishing. And he, as the users are, they're like, yeah, I want this, I really want it, and click on it, and should you, yes, I really want it, are you sure? 5 times yes. Some warnings you will see come in. So we opened Process Explorer and Process Monitor to show you the process trees, that what process is creating the other process, plus the process monitor to give you all the log, like a log kind of what the processes are being, or like, being created, being started, and so on. So you will see a lot of them, and the WMIC is the first one, a WMIC, that actually initiates the attack. And it will call the bit service to then download another payload from the internet, run it in memory, and it will then call the cert utility to decode, and so on. It's a really complex attack that's not. It's downloading some files, but the files are not the bad things. The bad things are happening in memory. There is like some code that's being decoded, encoded, and in the end it will create DLL files, and then it will, the final payload is then injected into the user init to then gain persistence on the box with registry and so on. And you can see in the protection history here now after everything was done, that we detected all of these little steps. There is behavior monitoring, there is AMSI detection, which is super important because we can detect malicious script that is running in memory or is trying to be executed, and even if it's totally obfuscated, we are going to de-obfuscate on the fly. And then it, of course, detects process behaviors as well as files that are in the box. So if you are interested in learning more how we did this and what was all involved, I tried to do it in, I cut the video yesterday from 5 minutes to 2 minutes 30, so there's a lot of missing. We wrote an entire, full blog about the entire attack and how they went into attacking our customers. So, good. So next generation protection. We have a solution that helps us to be protected against attacks that are living off the land, that helps you to not be patient zero, but help you to be protected. So there are things that might, bless you, that go across protections, or there is detections that you want to have a look a little bit further deeper into. So with endpoint detection and response, again, if you have a really bad attack on your network, it's often difficult to connect the dots because attacks are getting multi-stage. They have multiple alerts. They might go across multiple machines, like connecting everything together, which machine and which alert belongs together and is part of the same attack might be difficult. So with Microsoft Defender ATP, we first of all give you a lot of data, rich data that you need to do your investigation. We correlate all those alerts into an incident for you. First of all, we correlate behaviors into an alert, and then alerts are being correlated into an incident to make your life easier. And this was also done based on customer feedback. We looked at customers, how they use the product, and they opened multiple alerts to understand if they belong together. So we thought it was maybe a good idea to group them together and give them a better visibility into their investigation. You can hunt and investigate across 6 months of historical data. Often something will be detected a little bit later and not on the same day. So you need to have the data to go back in time to see when something happened and when something started. And it's not helpful if this data sits on the endpoint, because if the endpoint is gone, formatted or whatever, you will never get the data back. So it's in your data pool of Microsoft Defender ATP. You only have access to it, and you can hunt across it. And then we have, of course, automation, which is the next capability, but we also give you a lot of rich tools to allow you to do manual response action and manual forensics. So let's have a look. So those are incidents. And in an incident, you will see how many machines are part of it, how many alerts are part of an incident. You can rename an incident. You can assign an incident to a specific analyst. You can solve specific alerts, or you can solve an incident entirely. Also, if you see an event that you think belongs to this incident, you can then take it and make it part of this incident to enrich it with additional alerts. And what I want to do is I'm going to one of those, which is a very rich, we will see this incident a little later again. And I can see that multiple machines are part of this incident. And one of the machines is Barbara's PC. And what I want to show you is actually one of the new features that I think are really rich for our security operators. It's like the ability to directly connect to the machine and do additional forensic hunting, or you can do collect other data. You can perform remediation actions on the machine, which is live response. And you just go on the machine page, you say initiate a live response, and you will soon see a little blue window here connecting, and it will tell me that our sensor is up and running. and I can start doing whatever I want to do. So one thing is you can create your own nice library of scripts that you want to actually use in your live responses. That's what I'm going to do. I will choose a file, and I wrote a file that is get event log pc. Let me actually just show it to you. So that's very simple. Get event log. I will get sorted in the list of the application name, all the application that had an arrow trying to run, and the latest 10. So I will open this. Script was created. I can look for it. Here we go. And then we say run get event log.ps1. And then it does a little bit, and then it should give me a list back of all the applications that had an arrow running. It's probably a lot. No, it's here. So, and this is a super simple, super powerful tool to allow you to do additional investigation and forensic collection and response on remote machines. And I don't know how many machines you have that are not accessible for you directly. They're all over the place. So it's super easy to still do, and even if you isolate the machine from your network, you can still do these kind of things out of the Microsoft Defender ATP Security Center. Just a brave. Good. You're moving. So with Microsoft Defender ATP, we help you to connect the dots. Let's go to our next challenge. We got our badge, we power up, and the next station is automated investigation and response. So security teams, there might not be like hundreds of severity R alerts in your queue, but there are many other alerts that could just be an informational alert. You could see Mimikatz was detected on a device. So you still want to go after it and make sure that this alert has been really resolved, that nothing has been left, that credentials haven't been stolen, and so on. So a security analysts are a little bit overloaded with a lot of events that are happening and might need attention. So with Microsoft Defender ATP, we give you a fully AI-based automation which mimics the ideal step that an analyst would do. And we constantly, when we learn something, let's say, oh, the file was downloaded from this IP, there's more we want to know about now about the IP address. So, okay, so what is the domain maybe? Did someone else download something from the IP? What do we know about the IP? And then there was, okay, someone else downloaded it. Oh, there's a file. So there's a lot of things that we need to understand to really understand the full picture of this specific one alert, because we want to fully solve it for you. And that's what we are doing. We can remotely incriminate memory in order to also deal with memory-based alerts and not only file-based. And then this thing works 24/7. There is no vacation, there is no headache, there is no cigarette pause or something. This thing is working 24/7 without getting tired. So let's have a look. What I actually want to show to you is not how automation looks like, one picture, yes, but how easy it is for you to trust and to turn on automation in your organization. So you see all the automated investigations that happened in your tenant in the list, and you can also see all the things that automation did whilst it was investigating and remediating. So every single step is being logged. The same, actually, the live response that we did should also be now visible in my action center. Here's my, just happened 5 minutes ago. Everything is locked, so there's no secret somewhere. So an investigation also spans, if needed, multiple alerts and multiple machines to remediate the threat if it was part of multiple alerts or machines. And there might be a case where you say, okay, I want to have my automation fully run on all my client machines, but I want to have my servers, for instance, I want to check it out first and see what is my remediation package that Microsoft Defender ATP suggests me, what we call semi-automated. So what you do first is you create machine groups. And you can say, this is my client PCs. You can say everything that is a specific OS, or maybe you have a specific name because you want to try it and say all the devices that start with sales and marketing or IT department. In my case, I'm going to say server is semi, and all my servers, and the beauty here is you can say, show me the preview. And it shows you if kind of your pattern that you defined actually gives you the results back that you want. You create the group, and you can say, what is the level of automation that I want to apply for these specific devices? So automation today works on Windows 10 and Windows Server 2016 and does fileless and file-based attacks or like alerts for you. Good. So I hope that you turn it on if you haven't. Who has automation turned on? There was like 3 hands and the less hello. When I asked the first question, how many people have Microsoft Defender ATP, there was a lot of hands. Can we do this again? How many people are using Microsoft Defender ATP? That's still a lot. So, no. So how many of these, look around please, are using automation? Okay, that's a little more than before. So I hope that you turn this on afterwards. You go back home from Orlando, or you stay in Orlando, and configure your clients. Say all my client machines can automatically be should be part of automation, and that's it. It's super simple, super easy to configure. Good. So look at our happy analysts, because we are solving all the informational and the warnings, and they only have to deal with the big red ones that they want to have a look at. Good, solved. And we are moving on to our next stop, which is Microsoft Threat Experts. And there might be cases where you look at an incident and you look at alerts, but there is something missing. You probably don't know really, is this related to my organization? Is this something I should care about? Is this a false positive? Whatever. And Microsoft Threat Experts is a capability in Microsoft, a service, a managed hunting service that comes with 2 capabilities. The first one is targeted attack notification, which is giving you an additional oversight of your data. The team is looking at de-identified data. It's all anonymous. And sometimes it's, we have like IOAs that are not yet in prime time that we want to send out to all our customers, but they already have some good detections if you have a look, and they use those. And they have good results. Plus, they have some other traps and specific things they want to look at when there are new campaigns that we are tracking to see if you're a victim of those as well. And then they will send you proactively an alert into your console with all the context that you need to further investigate. And the second component is experts on demand, where you have this question, I don't know what to do, I don't know if this is real, and then you just open a ticket with them, and you can work on an investigation together. So let's have a look how such an alert looks like. And we already saw this nasty incident, the high one here, with lot of alerts, and then there is this one specific one. We also highlight it on the left side where we say this incident contains a alert from our Microsoft threat experts. You can click on it, and we give you all the context that you need. Probably you have seen, I just figured this out, and I don't know when the team implemented this. I need to ask later. Every time you click on an alert or you click on an incident, we open the site pane because customers didn't know that we have so much rich information for you hidden somewhere. So we are now opening it for you so that you understand what else is there. So we give you the information about the file, SHA, and additional information that you might want to know. So if needed, we will also give you, for instance, an advanced hunting query that you can run to see if you have been impacted or not. And then here you can say, I want to reach out because this really sounds spooky and I don't know what to do. And everybody can sign up for a trial, which is then 90 days of you being able to use our Microsoft Threat Experts on demand. You need to go through the portal, and then the team will let you in or let you out. Easy. Good. So the team helps you to clarify the last missing piece, and then we move on to our next challenge. The next challenge is the last one, and it's about security management and configuration, and it's about APIs. So like often you have missing insights, you don't know the threats, you don't know what's the impact, and then it's complicated with thousands of group policies to configure the individual security controls. So with Microsoft Defender ATP and Microsoft Intune, we actually give you tools to easily manage these things. So we give you centralized access and configuration for your security with the Microsoft Secure Score. There's also a Secure Score for just devices. We give you reports for many different into multiple visibility, how do you call it? Reports, multiple reports for alerts, for threats, for web threats, for health status, and so on. And then you can use APIs to integrate with other solutions to connect your Microsoft Defender ATP tenant, for instance, for workflows. We just got a connector for ServiceNow. We have other connectors for SIEM systems, plus you can build your own ones if you have other solutions. So let's have a look. Let's go here. So first of all, the reports that I would like to show is further down here, where we, similar to what we saw in specific ASR, but you can see an actually nice overview of what are the individual rules that you have and what of them have been set to audit mode or block mode. You can see all the detections, you can see unique devices. There's a lot of extra specific reports available to make the life a little bit easier for devices, and if you go to security.microsoft.com, it will combine those data also for users and apps and so on. And then we have our baseline policy. So if you go to Microsoft Intune, and for instance, I open the Microsoft Defender ATP baseline and the properties, you can see that all the settings that belong to Microsoft Defender ATP are now centralized under one tree. You can edit, configure one single profile and one single setting to push it out to your endpoints. Good. So we managed our last, we got everything, all the stickers, everything is together. So our security teams, the personas that we met at the very beginning, they can work together hand in hand. They can work on all these tasks that they have to do, all these responsibilities can be done with Microsoft Defender ATP. Use the tool in the right way, let people access the data that they need to access. We have specific roles in Microsoft Defender ATP using a rich RBAC model where you can say who can do what, who can see what. Often it's like, no, I don't want anyone to, like SecOps doesn't want to have the SecAdmin see the alerts, SecAdmin doesn't want the SecOps see what's the score, and so on. But you can use RBAC to be a little bit more fine granular. So this was Microsoft Defender ATP in a short overview, in a nutshell. So my call to action for you is actually for all the hands that I didn't see when I asked if you have Microsoft Defender ATP, to please sign up for a trial on aka.ms/mdatp. You can also follow us on our blog, aka.ms/mdatp blog. And then I couldn't rename the Twitter handle to Microsoft ATP, but Microsoft Defender ATP is too long, so I just kept it Windows ATP, I'm sorry. Follow our Twitter accounts. And then there's a lot of other sessions. So you just attended this one. There was Rob Lefferts' session before, so if you have a chance to look at the recording, or all these other Microsoft Defender ATP related sessions. Everyone got us done? No? I have another slide. Just waiting till the phones all disappear. Take your time. So, and the next one is, I picked 2 Microsoft threat protection sessions. Our design partners are will be part of this panel discussion. So if you want to hear from our customers, how they use the products and how they help us build those products, that's a really, really great panel discussion. I think it's tomorrow morning, right at 9 a.m. And then if you purchase Microsoft Defender ATP, if you got the licenses, but you don't know really how to start, please engage with our fast track team. They help you to deploy. You can go to the booth. They are somewhere in the expo hall. I don't know, they will be there somewhere in the security area. And they help you to turn on Microsoft Defender ATP for EDR, but also attack surface reduction, next-gen protection, all these things, and also for Office 365 ATP. So engage them. Just go there and ask them for help. And with that, I'm done. Thank you so much for your attention.